Alright, so another day. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock. And those trees there, that was my camp spot last night. So the plan today, get back on the road, which is just there. In about 40 kilometers. Hopefully I will start to turn south. Since I crossed over from Thailand, I've been heading kind of northeast, and if I was to carry on this road it would take me to China, and I don't want to go to China. So with any luck, a little bit later on I'll be off this road and start my journey south down through Laos. But it's starting to heat up. It's going to be another hot day, I think. Not too many hills ahead. There's a few small ones, but nothing major. So let's get on the road. Alright, so it's just coming up to midday. I'm about 10 kilometers from the point where I'm going to start to turn south. It's getting pretty hot as usual, so I've just pulled over into this hut on the side of the road. To be honest, today's been hard work. Not so much because of the hills, but more because it's a low energy, kind of low morale kind of day for some reason. The bike just feels super slow. I had a look at the tyres, the PSI in them is fine, but even downhill we're just slow, and it's probably not the bike, you know. It's more likely to be me. So I think I'm gonna rest here for a little while, make myself some lunch, try and cool off for a bit, and then hit the road and see if we can find this turning south. Right, well, I've been here just over an hour, had lunch. To be honest, I feel worse now. I just have no motivation to get back on the road right now. It's scorchingly hot out there, probably one of the hottest days I've had so far. So I think the plan, I'm still going to try and make this junction where I turn south. Like I said, it's about 10 kilometers further down. But soon after that, if I see a suitable campsite or even a guest house, I think I'm going to take it. Today is a bit of a ride-off, I think. I've just about had enough, no energy. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but I think I'll pack up, keep going, and see if we can't find somewhere to stop pretty soon. Alright, so we made it to the junction. To the left there, that road goes to China. The border's only about 20 kilometers away. This way, going right, and this is the road that will take me down through Laos. It's the way we want to go. Alright, so it's just gone 5 o'clock. I'm now about 20 kilometers south of where that junction was. I've been looking for somewhere to put the tent up, but I haven't found too many spots at the moment. It is getting a little bit late. There were a couple of guest houses further back, but they were either not too nice or very expensive, so I've decided to keep going. But to be honest with you, it's a lovely evening. It's got a lot cooler, and it's a nice time of day to ride, so I think I'm just going to power on. There is another town in about 14 kilometers and they have guest houses there, so either go and check that out, or if I find somewhere to put the tent up beforehand, then I'll go with that. But it's a beautiful evening. Alright, so welcome to my home for the night. Like I was saying earlier, it's pretty hard to find camp spots. I'm going along a road which follows the bottom of a valley, so either side is pretty steep. But I've managed to find this bit of woodland on the side of the road. To be honest, I didn't really want to stop riding. It was so nice this evening to ride. The light is beautiful, the road is quiet, and it's been fairly flat and downhill. It's been a nice time to ride, to be honest. But it's getting late now. It's about 5:30, so it's time to get the dinner on, and then try and find somewhere to put the tent up in this lot. I'm always a little bit paranoid in Laos with all the stories I hear of landmines, but around here the paths are pretty well trodden. The road is about 10 meters behind me. So I think around here I'm pretty good. I'm going to try and clear a little patch, set the tent up, and get an early night, I think. Alright, end of another day. Rather mixed day today. This morning and early afternoon was just hard work. I had little motivation. It was hot, got hot real early today. There wasn't too many hills, but for some reason, yeah, I just really didn't feel like being on the bike. But this afternoon things improved. After lunch I started to feel a bit better once I got on the bike, and then this evening the ride was really nice. It was flat and downhill in the evening light through these little villages. It was a beautiful ride, which has kind of given me the idea. I think what I'm gonna do is revert back to how I was riding in central Turkey, which is getting up early, cycling for a bit, and then hiding in the shade for the hottest part of the day, and then riding again in the afternoon. So I think it's something I'll start from tomorrow. Get up early and try and do a few hours on a bike to about 11 o'clock. That's when it seems to get too hot to ride really, and then find some shade and relax for a few hours and then ride again on the afternoon. I'm now 20 kilometers from the junction where I turned south, so from here it's pretty much one long straight road to the capital. I might get a chance to come off the main road. Hopefully on this road there'll be some more villages, places to get food and water. Over the last few days I've kind of struggled with that. Before I came to Laos, I'd read a lot about the petrol stations and how good they are to find food and free water, but over the last few days I haven't seen any of them really. I've found petrol stations, but they're just petrol stations. But I'm hoping on this road, like I said, there's more villages. It looks like there's more towns, so hopefully we'll come across a few more of them and finding food and water becomes a bit more easier. But as for tonight, I've just about had enough for today, I think. So an early night, and then up early and try and beat the heat. I'll see you tomorrow.